My name is Lisa. I'm a career woman who works energetically as a salesperson at a certain company. Today, too, I'm working cheerfully at the office. Yes. Thank you so much for the other day. Huh? You're going to adopt our product? Really? Thank you so much.
Lisa, did you possibly land another contract?
Sherman-senpai. Yes, thanks to you, everything is going smoothly.
Lisa is really doing great, isn't she? You might get awarded this month.
I'm still no match for Sherman-senpai, though. This is Sherman-senpai, my senior in the sales department. He is a highly respected supervisor, very outstanding, and has been awarded numerous times within the company. It's a secret to everyone, but I'm actually dating Sherman. Well, or should I say, I'm dating Sherman-senpai. However, it would be troublesome if everyone at the company found out about it, so we're keeping it a secret from those around us. While I was talking with Sherman, my coworker Tilda from the same hiring batch came to talk to us.
Lisa, I heard you landed another contract today?
Tilda, thanks to you.
It was quite a task compiling those documents. You know it would be a problem if you didn't close the deal?
You're right. Thank you, I'm always being helped by Tilda.
Still, for Lisa to continue to excel in this male-dominated sales environment, it's impressive. Is it because you're a woman? Do you have any special techniques for winning over clients?
No, whether I'm a woman or a man has absolutely nothing to do with sales, right?
Come on, don't say that. In fact, isn't Lisa the top performer among our batch? You must be really popular with the older guys, right? As for me, I'm just a plain office worker, so I'm keeping things low-key at the company.
This is Tilda, a fellow new hire and an administrative staff member at the company, whom I rely on a lot. However, she tends to have a somewhat sarcastic attitude towards me, which makes her hard to deal with. Then, she turned towards Sherman.
Sherman, good work today.
You too, Tilda. Taking a break.
Something like that, chatting with Lisa again, I see?
No, not really. I just think I can't lose to her.
Come on, as if Sherman-san could ever lose to someone like Lisa. But you know, I'm always here to help Sherman-san.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yes. I'm here to support you anytime. Just let me know if there's anything I can do. Sherman-san, you look so cool today. You're so lucky, Lisa-san.
Lucky about what?
You get to talk with Sherman-san a lot, and even go on sales visits together. But I think Sherman-san suits someone who supports him more than someone who works hard.
It seems like Tilda has been aiming for Sherman for a while now, and she talks to him whenever she gets a chance. I was troubled because she always seemed to have it out for me, but her sarcastic comments are about to come to an end. And that's because... Shall we go for Japanese or Western cuisine?
Western, maybe. But speaking of which, are you sure it's okay for your parents to cover the wedding expenses?
Yes, it's fine. They've been saying that for a while, and I couldn't really refuse. Besides, I have a lot of relatives and guests to invite. My dad wants to invite a lot of people. You don't have that many relatives coming from your side, right? And I have more friends to invite.
True, it's just my parents and a few friends from my side. Then I'll gladly accept the offer. Man, I'm really looking forward to our wedding, Lisa.
Yes, we've finally gotten engaged and decided to have a wedding. This means the end of Tilda's sarcastic comments, and we can now have peaceful days. The next day, after giving the invitation to the sales department manager, the news of mine and Sherman's marriage spread like wildfire.
Lisa, why didn't you tell me? About you and Sherman-san. You knew I was after him, didn't you?
I did. I had no idea.
That's obviously a lie.
Well, I don't recall you ever consulting me about it directly.
What is wrong with this woman? Ugh.
Having endured her snide remarks for years, I was prepared for this sort of payback. Now that I can look forward to a life filled with happiness, I could bear it. And finally, the day of our wedding arrived. Sherman isn't here?
That seems to be the case. I wonder if he overslept.
We have no choice but to go to Sherman's house by car right now. I'll go.
Please, father-in-law and mother-in-law, stay calm. Sherman tends to be lax with time in his private life.
But isn't this too late? We can't even reach him by phone.
The guests have already started to gather. Something is definitely wrong.
Lisa, can you get through to him on the phone?
Let me check. I can't seem to reach him either.
Let's hurry and get the car out. I'm truly sorry, Lisa. Please wait just a little bit longer.
Believe it or not, with less than 30 minutes until the ceremony, Sherman is still not at the venue. As my mother and my in-laws worry, we're all panicking about what to do when. He's finally here. Sherman?
Don't shout. I have a headache.
Hey, you look pale. You're wobbling, and more importantly.
Sherman-san, pull yourself together. We've arrived at the venue.
Why is Tilda with Sherman?
I just brought Sherman-san here. Look at him. There's no way he could have made it here by himself, right?
What's going on?
Mic test, mic test.
Hey, Sherman. Don't mess around.
Heck heave, ladies and gentlemen gathered here, thank you so much for coming. Sorry I'm late. Actually, I was with this Tilda the whole time yesterday. That's why I'm late. Hick.
Hey, what are you saying?
Sherman-kun, Lisa, what on earth is happening?
I don't know. Is this a dream?
Sadly, this is no dream. Ahem, everyone. Sherman-san spent last night with me.
Huh? Why?
Because Sherman-san and I are in love. So this wedding is cancelled.
Tilda's right, I'm dating Tilda now, so I'm not marrying Lisa.
Looks like Sherman-san realized who he should truly be with before getting married. So, that's too bad, Lisa? A broken engagement on the wedding day, ha ha ha, how lame. Serves you right.
Sherman, who arrived late, stood in front of the attendees and revealed his affair with Tilda. Everyone present at the venue was shocked by the sudden turn of events. Then my father, who was among the attendees, stepped forward.
Ahem, Sherman, the groom, or rather, the former groom. May I ask you something?
Oh, if it isn't my father-in-law. I'm really sorry that you came all this way. So, what is it that you want to ask?
First of all, agreeing to get married means you were ready to spend your life with Lisa, right?
That's true, but are you perhaps angry, thinking that I've ruined Lisa's life?
That's not what this is about. This is about Lisa's marriage, but it's also your marriage. You've made a grave mistake in one of the most important choices in your life. As a result, it's become clear that you are a shallow and predictable person.
What's all this about? Regardless of what you say, the marriage between me and Lisa is off. In other words, I'm cutting ties with you as well. You have absolutely no right to say anything about it.
That's right. Old man, just keep your mouth shut. You're just angry because your daughter has been disgraced, right? Looks like your daughter just wasn't charming enough as a woman. Too bad.
You, making such reckless remarks that trap people, are just the same as Sherman.
Ahaha, say whatever you want. But all of that is none of your business, old man.
That may be true. In that case, consider yourselves fired as of now. You don't need to come to the company anymore, and if you do, be prepared to be turned away.
Tilda and Sherman were momentarily at a loss for words after my father spoke, seemingly unable to comprehend what was happening.
Wait, fired? What are you talking about, old man?
If I keep you employed, that means you and I have a connection, doesn't it?
Employed? I've never been hired by Lisa's dad in my life.
Ha! I thought it might be possible, but you really don't know anything, do you?
Sherman, Tilda, my dad is the president of our company, you know?
What? You're lying, right? If that was true, Sherman would have told me.
No. Look around. You and Sherman seem to be the only ones who didn't know.
Lisa's dad is the president of our company. No wonder he looked familiar. Does that mean if I had married Lisa, I could have been the next president?
To think you would consider such a thing. How much more do you intend to belittle our daughter?
I heard you were a capable man, but it seems that was a mistake.
Oh no, this is bad.
So what? If Sherman gets fired, he can excel at another company. I'm going to be a housewife to support Sherman, so getting fired doesn't hurt us at all.
This is a joke. Of course, I'm going to marry Lisa.
What are you talking about, Sherman?
Tilda was just a little fling. I've been devoted to Lisa from the start. I apologize for taking things too far. So, let's get back on track from here.
No. No way. I will never marry you after all this.
Wait, Lisa, can't you reconsider?
Reconsider? That's enough. Ahem, Noah.
Yes, sir. Everything is arranged and ready. including transportation.
Ladies and gentlemen, gathered here today, I deeply apologize for exposing you to such an unsightly scene. To make amends, although it may not be much, we have prepared another venue for a party. It's rare to have such a gathering of employees, partners, and friends. We hope you can enjoy a meaningful and pleasant time there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have prepared buses for transportation. Please proceed this way when you are ready.
Under the guidance of Noah, who is one of Father's close associates, the guests began moving to the new venue. Once the banquet hall had completely quieted down, Tilda spoke up.
Just a minute. How could you keep quiet about your dad being the president?
Well, you never asked me about my dad's job, did you?
You should have told me even if I didn't ask.
Sure, I'm sure if it were you, you would have bragged about it to everyone at the company.
What? What's with that tone? It sounds like you're saying I have a bad personality.
Isn't it obvious? Don't you realize that yourself? Since we won't be seeing each other at work anymore, I'll just say it, I really dislike you. I hope you find a workplace that can accept someone like you.
How dare you? Using your dad's power to get back at me, that's so cowardly.
This isn't revenge. A company doesn't need someone who crashes weddings and has affairs. I hope you and Sherman will be very happy together.
Lisa, just once, just let the two of us talk.
No, you're done too. Live freely with Tilda over there.
I've sobered up and am calm now. I admit, it was all my fault. I want to start over and rebuild trust from scratch. So Lisa, please consider my feelings.
Even if you've sobered up, I'm not interested in talking.
You've got to be kidding. Here I am, humbling myself. And this is how you respond. Listen, Lisa, you're partly responsible for this too. If I had been more into you in the first place, I wouldn't have been swayed by Tilda.
So you're taking responsibility and calling off the wedding, right? You shouldn't marry a woman you're not that into, after all.
No, that's not what I meant. You're just not attractive enough. You'll end up with the same problems in your next relationship.
Oh, already worrying about my next relationship? Thanks for your concern. By next, you mean you're okay with calling off our marriage, right?
No, that's not it. That's not what I meant. I felt lonely because you weren't paying attention to me.
Unbelievable, making a scene in a place like this.
Lonely? But weren't you the one who said you were busy lately?
I just said that, hoping you would feel lonely.
What a childish way of thinking.
Exactly. With Sherman throwing a tantrum, his parents, who were seeing him off along with Father and Noah, returned.
Miss Lisa, father, mother, I am truly sorry for my foolish son.
No, he is an adult now, so he should be responsible for his own actions, not his parents.
Yes, that's right. But please allow us to apologize as well.
Dad, Mom, help me! At this rate, I won't be able to marry Lisa.
Sherman is begging like this. Please do something for him as his parents.
Silence! Have you ever seen a parent more embarrassed than this?
After raising him for all these years, why has he turned out like this? And you, don't you feel sorry for your parents at all?
I'll say it again. You two are fired. The executives and managers from other companies who were not here have already heard of your shameful behavior. Don't think finding a new job will be easy.
What?
Excuse me here. This is the compensation for breaking off the engagement and the bill for today's venue. Here's the invoice.
What is this? Why is this even here?
You had this prepared already, even though we just decided to call off the wedding?
We started preparing just in case when Sherman arrived late.
That's only natural. He is my right-hand man after all.
Noah, thank you as always for looking after my husband.
Wow, impressive. Who exactly is this Noah?
What, this much? There's no way I can pay all this.
Sherman, you were saving up for marriage, right? You might not be able to pay in full, but start paying what you can.
The thing is, I was planning to save, but I couldn't save up much at all. I thought Lisa, being so responsible, could manage our finances after we got married. Plus, I spent quite a bit of money on dates with Tilda.
What a disappointing son.
Dad, Mom, please help me. I was deceived by this woman. She lured me into this.
Huh. What do you mean, this woman? You were the one who said you were madly in love with me.
There's no way we're helping you and defending you now. After all the trouble you've caused to others, don't bother coming back home. You're disowned.
Exactly. I'm speechless with disappointment. It's embarrassing, Ms. Lisa, I am truly sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Sherman is the only one to blame. And I'm doing just fine.
Lisa, remember the days we spent together. Let's start over. I won't make you sad ever again. I'll protect you.
Even if you say that, it sounds like lyrics from some song. I am truly sad that things have turned out this way, but my anger over being manipulated by this cheating couple is much stronger. So, I'm declaring it again, our engagement is off. And you'll be responsible for the wedding expenses and the compensation. From now on, find happiness in a new place, the two of you together. And so, my wedding ceremony ended before it even began. Following Father's declaration, both Sherman and Tilda were fired from the company. No matter how much Sherman searched, he could not find a job anywhere willing to hire someone with a history of being fired. Nonetheless, he seems to be working part-time jobs all day long in order to repay the compensation for breaking off the engagement and the wedding expenses. His reliable friends have cut ties with him, and when he has some free time, he is said to be hanging around in pachinko parlors. Tilda is in the same situation, unable to find a job, and she was struggling to get by for a while. Driven to desperation, she eventually got caught shoplifting a luxury bag. Thus, both of their lives plummeted to rock bottom that day, and they ended up leading lives they could never recover from. On the other hand, as for me,
Lisa, good work today. I see you're in the break room.
Noah. Thank you, it's rare to see you around the office.
Yeah, I'm usually in the secretarial office.
That's right. What kind of work does the president, I mean my dad, assign you?
Well, various things. Lately, it's been making sure no weird guys approach Lisa.
What? What did you say?
Oh, I misspoke. It's nothing. How are things on your end?
Actually, I was #1 in sales performance last month. I even received an award.
That's impressive. Considering how recently you joined the company, you have a promising future ahead.
Yes, I've aspired to be a career woman since I was little. I plan to continue working hard. As for me, I continued working at my father's company. Since the stress at work has dissipated, I've recently been able to enjoy my work more. Tasks that I used to complete blindly now seem interesting to me. That's why I was #1 in sales performance last month. I aim to continue improving my performance and become responsible for a major project. To achieve that, I need to diligently study and complete my work. Today, too, I'll give it my all just a bit more. After finishing my coffee, I left the break room to return to work. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.